Greetings and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. In our last episode, we continued to improve our team by improving our heroes, and we found a new one sitting back on top. And that's Christian in his rocket launcher. He rapidly became our best damage dealer, even before I updated his armor. I've been updating everybody's armor, and I have been handing out 1-star rares. He got the third one. The first one went to Adrian, the second one went to Xavier because it directly affects their appropriate minions. So we want the minions to be as strong as possible on the battlefield because they're the ones who have to keep the opposing minions busy and off the walls. Now, there has been some discussion in the comments about how I need to start removing certain individuals and putting more S-Class on my castle. Perhaps warriors too, but at the moment I actually have 3 S-Class warriors, and the 2 A's that I have I think are better than the other options until they rank up a bit more. So we're not going to talk about the warriors, we are going to talk about the support. But first, let's see where we are. In the meantime, if I go over to here, basically I was trying to raise everybody up to 1200 before the last video, and I didn't succeed. Now they basically are. In some cases, it drifted a little bit too much. Not too much. So basically, they're all like 1,200, in some cases a little bit more. I have also mentioned I've done some upgrading in terms of the armor. Evan has one. Okay, Xavier has that, and she's got that. So they all have at least uncommon 5-star armor, and there are a couple of instances where they have that kind of armor too. I'm going to appropriately hand them out as I get them. Now, another thing I had was I have improvements to my archers. I got very lucky with that helmet. Wow. It's not even just S, it has poison on it too. So the archers are doing a lot more damage. Now, I haven't done anything with the castle. It's still at 7,400 and it's still at 130 in terms of the engraving level. Now, the reason I point that all out is because at the end of the last episode, we defeated 3206, so we were at 3207. So the only changes that I made were the ones that I just mentioned. Currently, we are at, get ready for it, 3458. And this is definitely a bottleneck. So let's just take a quick look. There were some instances where I ran into a blockade. I ran it a second time, and they actually beat it. So, I mean, I didn't have to make any changes for that. Other times, I did in terms of the archers. The archers bought me a bunch more levels. I think that was the last upgrade that I did when I got the improvements for their armor. That really helped a lot. But this one is your typical, there's just too many of them, and they can't kill them in time. So you can see, even though they are killing the boss, there's just too many on the wall. And it's actually a little closer this time. But yeah, no, it's just too many. Can't stop them in time. Boom. All right, so we need to get past that. It doesn't really seem like it would require a lot. Maybe we can work somebody new in. But like I mentioned, who do I take out? All right, at the moment, I take Adrian and Xavier off the table because I need the cavalry and I need the golems on the battlefield. If I don't have those guys run right up to the castle and start beating on it, right? You got to have those. If you talk about Christian on the top, well, let's just take a quick look here. Oh, Evan just jumped to the top. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow, by a big margin. I had already given him that armor, too. Interesting. Well, look, I'm not taking Christian out, right? So at the moment, it's a little hard to take Evan out, too. So that's something. We already have Christian. He's not going anywhere. He's an S, right? All right. Here's the thing. Luke and Tristan, I can't take them out. I mean, you're talking about a C and a B class, but the thing is, their buffs to the rest of the support are just too devastating. You can't take them out. Besides, they do a lot of damage themselves. Where are they on the list? Well, they actually drifted down. He's 8, and Tristan is 10. But he's boosting everybody else. We already saw that. When we upgraded them, the rest of the team did a lot more. And the thing is, if I can upgrade them 2 more times, it'll dramatically increase the crit rate for all those support. So I can't really take them out either. Those guys are kind of endgame, even though they're like low level. But it is a lot easier to rank them up to get their skills better. Okay, who does that leave? That leaves Evan, Marcus, and Aisha. All right, now Aisha actually does healing on the warriors and also increases their defense. But do they need that? I mean, she does a lot of damage anyway. If you look, she's over here. She's in 4, but she's helping the warriors. Now, Marcus is a little bit behind. He's only a 3-star rare. But in addition to damage, where is he on the list there? He drifted back. He's down to 5. In addition to damage, he is also doing some control because apparently he raises them in the air for a little while, that kind of thing. Although we might be able to see about taking him out. Now, Evan, who's actually on top right now, he apparently does freeze some of the individuals in his area of attack. So I would think maybe at the moment you could say Marcus and maybe Aisha could be replaced. I'm thinking maybe we give Camilla a chance and see how that works out. Although, yeah, I mean, Evan just jumped to the top. It's a little hard to take him out. So I'm thinking maybe one of the other 2. All right, well, here's the thing. I have a lot of resources available to me. I got exceptionally lucky. I have over 11,000 hero seals. So, I mean, I think we might just have to burn through these really quickly. I mean, we have all of the guys already, the guys and gals. So it's just a matter of if we pull one, we're just going to get a lot of cells. So what I'm thinking is, let's cut through this as quickly as possible, and let's see what we have to work with. Because I also have, where is it? 25,000 ascension stones. So the thing about it is just being able to reach the level isn't really enough. If you look at Camilla here, you can say, okay, I can get her to 14,000, but we've only upgraded her first 2 skills twice. So this one here was upgraded a second time, so it does 600% of attack. But if I look over at Evan over here, he's 800 because we've upgraded him 3 times. So because his cells are easier to get, his soul shards, I mean, I could still rank him up a couple of times now. So, I mean, the thing is that it's easier to get his skills up than it is her. So we're going to have to see if we can get some nice upgrades, and maybe we can do some testing with that. Anyway, let's start doing a whole lot of ultra summons. I think I may lay off of the rubies this one time, just because we have so many of these hero seals. So, let's go. Alright, got some Aisha, and that's about it. Alright, nothing there. Okay, 3 stars, that's about it. Okay, we got some more Adrian over there. I'd definitely like to rank her up and make the golem stronger. Okay, Evan wants to stay in. Okay, Tristan, you already have a job. You're not going anywhere. No need to show off. Okay, I got some more Christian over there. Okay, Raven. Sorry about that. Okay, he showed up again. And also we got some Roderick here. Oh, and I see we have some Daniel as well. I mean, upgrading the ones we're using is a complete no-brainer, right? All right, nothing much there. Okay, I'll definitely like to rank Christian up again. I didn't notice how many I was short. All right, Blake. Really hard to take him out, too. And we got some Sophia. She doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. She just does the healing, and I don't know if that's going to help in a regular map. All right, and we got some Xavier in there. Oh, wow, we're getting a lot of Christian here. And also we got some Anthony here. He's already in. Upgrading him would be nice. And Raven really wants her job back. I guess she doesn't like ruling over that keep we gave her. Okay, Brian, no, thank you. All right, we got some Luke. Luke wants his job back. If he would push a little bit further, maybe we could do that. Okay, we got some Anthony over here. This is good. We already have him in, so if we can rank him up and get better skills. All right, that's good. Adrian. We got Adrian. Yeah, I mean, if we're using somebody already and we can rank them up, that's just a complete win. All right, nothing else going on there. All right, Lucas really wants his job back. He really, really wants his job back. And Evan wants to keep his job. Anything else? All right. Okay, Marcus. Well, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to do some testing in terms of who stays in and who doesn't, right? I do have a lot of leveling resources, so I can easily get somebody up to the 1200. All right, and we got some more Roderick here. This would be good. Like I said, leveling up those that I'm already using, or ranking up the ones that I'm already using, is a definitely good thing. All right, go away, and just some 3 stars there. Okay, that one not entirely useful. That one not useful at all. Okay, that one is useful. Daniel is definitely going to be able to get an upgrade, considering we got some stuff for him already. So that's good. And Xavier, all right. Improve him. Okay, we got some. And we're going to be able to rank up Anthony perhaps there. That would be great. And wow, Lucas really, really, really wants his job back. I mean, we might be able to do something like that. If he becomes strong enough, we might. I mean, it's worth testing. And wow, that was actually a great one right here, because we got Anthony, we got some more Daniel, we got some Sophia over here. So yeah, being able to make Christian stronger would be really good. Okay, Ryan, he wants to keep his job too. He would be the warrior I would get rid of, because he just does not rise to Blake's level of power. And you don't either, Miguel. Okay, and more. We got some more Lucas over here. All right, nothing there. Starting to run low, but we got a lot of rolls at it. I saw some more. I think that wasn't Daniel over there. Okay, we got a lot of cells for you. We don't need any more. Let's see. Okay, oh, wow, a lot of him. I mean, I didn't get barely any until the end of the summoning in the last video, but then we did get enough. Okay, we got some Camilla. Really, you needed a full draw there, just saying. Okay, so Xavier, and we got a little bit of Harold. Harold is a possible, I mean, who would we put him in for? Wow, we got some more Christian too. Very nice, and some Adrian. I'm hoping for some upgrades of the ones that we have. Okay, boy, you really want to rank up. Okay, that's good. And I know you do too, but forget it. And you too, go away. All right, I got 3 left here. Okay, some Sophia. And some more Harold and Vincent. We haven't seen you for a while. He's a warrior, but I don't think we can get him to a level we can put him in. Evan wants some of those Ascension Stones. Okay, Camilla, really we needed a lot more of you. Oh, yeah, we'll do 1. We'll do 1. And that's what I get. That's what I get. And I got nothing else except more Lucas. All right, we definitely have some opportunities here, I believe. So, boom. Okay, so, yeah, obviously, I mean, the thing is, he's already doing a lot of damage, and he's going to be doing a lot more burning. So, yep, boom. That's a no-brainer right there, because he was already a really great damage dealer. So he's going to be in there for a while. Nobody's removing him. All right, what else do we got? What else do we got? Individuals who are actually in there right now, which is like Anthony. So we'll get Anthony up. He's an S. We're using him, and he's going to paralyze for a little bit more. Okay, so that's good. And also Daniel over here, he does the buffing here, right? Movement speed. So this one over here will increase the crit value. But we might be able to do him a couple of times here, because we drew him a couple of times. All right, and let's just do it again. Can I actually crank him up another one? No, he's a little bit short. All right, because this one wouldn't be too bad at all, because this would increase the duration of this one, which is the movement speed. So movement is very important on the battlefield. So he's stronger now, which is a good thing, because like I said, we're already using him. Why wouldn't we want that? All right, let's take a quick look around here. I could increase him once, which means he would be capped at 1150. So, yeah, Vincent needed some more cells. All right, what about this fellow over here? Yeah, once again, I could rank him up once, and that would be 1150. That's not useful to me. Yeah, Camilla. Well, I mean, we already can get her up to 1400, right? So we might want to try leveling her up, giving her a nice suit of stuff and putting her in. All right, what about you? I can definitely do this. It doesn't cost me very much, right? Yeah, sound is doing weird things sometimes with this. I could increase him again. I mean, chances are we may end up using him someday, right? I mean, this guy is probably the replacement for Marcus, because he also does like stunning, but he's sitting up on the wall while he's doing it, right? He does the old thunder attack and does area damage, and of course he's an S, but he's also kind of hard to raise up. Hold it a second. All right, I can get him to the next one, so I might as well just do that. So he might be a replacement for Marcus, because Marcus kind of does the same thing. All right, so I'm wondering then, let's just go back and see what else we have to do here. Yeah, I could rank him up twice. His pushback just doesn't seem to be really good. I mean, maybe if I ranked him up a couple of times, it would be better, but it's like a little push, and he never really did damage, so I just don't see using him. I would rather have those who are doing like the stuns, for a couple of seconds or something like that. If it was a significant pushback, that would be useful. It's like a little one, So maybe if we can rank him up a lot more, we can try him again someday. It's just, as it is right now, I just don't see that happening. All right, so what can we do down here? We still have a lot of options down here now, too. We could actually rank up Marcus again. I don't really see why we'd want to do that. I think I'm going to hold on to the Ascension Stones. You know what I'm thinking? Why don't we consider giving 2 levels to Tristan and to Luke? How much would those cost anyway? The reason I'm saying that is they're both here at the moment, right? So their buffs are much better. But if we get them over here, it's going to dramatically increase the crit from both of them. Now, I don't know if the crits stack. I'm hoping that they do. But obviously, I have plenty of soul shards for that. And it would affect everybody. I think that if I did that, it would dramatically increase everybody. But you know what I want to do first? First thing, let's throw Camilla in there and see whether or not she dramatically changes the situation. Now, I have ranked some individuals up already. We have Anthony over there who's up a rank, and we have Christian who's up a rank, and this was Brian? Was this Brian? Daniel. I get some of these guys mixed up. I mean, him and, where is he? This guy over here. They look kind of similar, don't they? So I get a little confused sometimes. They're already ranked up, so we probably already win that encounter. So what I want to do is I want to spend some of the resources. Let's get Camilla up. And we'll say, why don't we try putting her in for Aisha and see how that works out. All right, so let's just do it. Let's just crank her all the way up to 1200 like the other ones. And then I'll give her a nice suit of armor. And then we'll see. Because I do have a lot of resources. And eventually we are going to start needing to use these. See, the thing is, the fact that we weren't able to rank her up again, that means her skills are kind of lagging behind. But maybe her general power is just going to be good enough that it's not going to make that much of a difference. Besides, people are saying, she's amazing, put her in. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll see how she does against Christian. But that's not really fair because Christian has a really good suit of armor on. All right, there we go. 1200. All right, so she's 40,000, nearly 19,000 there, right? So if I go over to Aisha right here, and her number is pretty enormous. I don't really know why it is. I think that's because she doesn't have like one of those direct area attacks. In other words, she's doing her healing, and then she has to like shoot at everybody. She doesn't have a big area attack, which would probably make her like ridiculously overpowered. All right, so why don't we just take that off? See, her numbers are still going to be big because of that, I think. And then when you go over to her, she's got one of these attacks that does a lot of damage, 600% of attack. So if she was doing that with that enormous value, if Aisha was doing one of those, it would just be ridiculously overpowered. All right, so let's just throw stuff on her. All right, and what we're going to do is we are going to swap them out right now. All right, let's see. Where is... Oh, yeah, right here. Boom, you're out, and we're putting you in. Oh, I did the wrong one. Oh, I did a bad one. No, not you. You're hiding all the way over here. You. Woohoo. That would have been a terrible mistake. Where are my golems? It's okay, I'm healing. All right, let's go over here. I am fairly confident that we're going to win this. I would, however, like to see the difference. I would imagine we're going to win this. I do have to keep my eyes on the warriors. Are they actually dying? I see health bars and they're not really very low at all, so I question whether or not they need the healing. And we did not win that one. That's very interesting. Hold on a minute here. I mean, it ended pretty much the same way as it did the last time, right? All right, let's take a quick look. All right, she's down at 4. I'm not very impressed by that. No, I'm not. I'm impressed by the top 2 guys, but to be fair, they have really good armor. But then again, they're just doing great damage. Wow, Christian, that upgrade for him really helped, didn't it? He just grabbed the leadership back. And look how much of a difference it makes. Wow. I would have thought that would have made a big deal right there. Interesting. I just don't understand. I guess that's just a level that's just really hard. So what can we do? Do I want to maybe raise up another S? Because I was thinking that Harold might be a good replacement for... here, let's look at the configuration again. For Marcus. Because they kind of do the same thing... So maybe we should go S. All right, so hold on a second. How much material do I have left? Where was Harold? All right, I get Harold up to 1,400. I should be able to do that. Is there another supporter I'd want to do instead? I mean, I could actually go back to Gabriel, which would increase the archers. And as I said, I did boost the archers. That might be a less expensive one to try. Why don't we try that first as a less expensive option? All right. A little bit over, but we'll let that go. All right. Where is Marcus? All right. Why don't we just take your stuff off and then we'll give it to him. All right. So he should be doing damage, but really he's going to be boosting the archers, right? All right, so let's just try these S improvements and see what happens with them. All right, Marcus comes out, and where is he up here? Am I not seeing him? Oh, there he is, right there. All right. Okay, so we now have Camilla and Gabriel in there, and those are our replacements. In terms of damage dealers, the only one we still have in there in terms of the A's is Evan. So we'll just leave him there because, after all, he's doing a lot of damage. So why don't we just leave him there for now? All right, let's try this one again and see if we get a better result and see what the stats look like. I was really thinking that was going to be like a really overpowered one because we did get really close before. Oh, this is a different battle. Did we win that last one? You know, I'm thinking maybe that we won that last one, and I thought it was a loss because it came all the way down to the end. Okay, yeah, I completely missed that, didn't I? All right, well, let's just confirm this, and then we'll just look. Okay, the archers all of a sudden jump to the top, and Camilla's at the top there too. Okay, so that's interesting. So we have the archers, Camilla, we have Christian, Evan, then we have Xavier because of the cavalries, and then we have Blake, and then we have Luke, and then we have Roderick. Okay, and where is... Oh, Gabriel's all the way down there. But, you know, Gabriel kind of did his thing up here, but it wasn't really a hard battle, so it's a little hard to judge it. I have an idea. We want a hard battle. Let's do a boss. Even if we lose this one, it's a long battle. We'll get a better idea what the stats look like, right? Okay, the boss is going. As soon as the boss is down in these, it's over. So that's the thing. Just hit him. Okay, that was a defeat. It was a close one, but it was a defeat. All right, let's see. Okay, Christian on top, Evan, the archers, Camilla, and... okay, but Christian still has a nice lead there. Yeah, down here, yeah, he isn't really doing us a lot of damage, but he is boosting the archers. But is that enough? All right, hold on a second. What if I take him out and put... Oh, I took all their stuff off, didn't I? I was thinking that I put... I mean, I could level up Harold and see how that works out. All right, why don't we just do that then? Let's see how that works out. Because I do have the resources to do that, so why don't we just try it, right? And then we can take Gabriel's stuff off and then give it to him. All right, let's go. Yeah, we can easily get to 1200 here. Once they're all up, we can kind of mix and match and see how things work out. But we're just kind of testing for the moment. Like I said, this guy seems to be an upgraded version of Marcus. So, I mean, if we can get him in an S form, that would probably be a little bit better. Although we do need to get the skills upgraded. All right, and... Now, I can make the situation a lot easier by upgrading the castle, which I'm going to do. It's just that it doesn't really tell me anything to do that, does it? All right, here. You had your shot. It didn't quite work out. We'll probably see you again someday, though. All right, let's throw this stuff on him. All right, and he does pretty good damage here, and he does have his area attack for 600%, and of course, he does do some paralyzation here. All right, so we'll put you in there, and we'll see whether or not this makes a difference. Where is he? There he is. Boom. All right, Harold, you're in. So... do some killing. Okay, that effect was new. That one right there. That one must be coming from Harold. Okay, come on, guys. Kill the boss. Kill the boss. I mean, he's getting right to the wall. You know, that one was worse than the previous one. It really was. That was worse than the previous one. Where is this? Okay, Christian, Evan, Xavier moved up, Camilla. I mean, Harold jumped in there, but that was... that seemed to be worse than the previous one. I guess maybe because the archers fell back? I mean, they're still doing a lot of damage, and Harold's doing a lot more damage than Gabriel was doing, so not really sure about that. What was Gabriel was just boosting the archers. But I noticed in that situation, the boss made it all the way to the wall. I'm not really sure what was going on. Maybe I am suffering from the fact that I don't have the boosts on the warriors. All right, I'm going to have to play with that a bit. Anyway, like I said, some of my viewers wanted me to get more S in there, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find a combination that might work for us. Some on that wall are really hard to take out. There are 4 who I just cannot take out, even though they are not S. So Evan does seem to be doing a lot of damage, and he does do freezing, so it is really hard to take him out. So I think it's the other 3 slots at the moment that are up for grabs. And I don't really have a warrior replacement for Blake, and I think that's Brian down there. So we're going to have to see what's going on. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So we did some testing with S's. We did manage to get through here, even though I didn't really notice it. So I'm going to be curious as to how much further they're going to go without me having to do any more intervention. But obviously, I'm going to have to start upgrading them. You know, in terms of level, probably I'll shoot for like 1,300 with everybody and see how many of them I can actually get to that level, because it is really draining at that point. But I'll do the key ones first. I think it's important to do the support ones because they are doing the brunt of the damage. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.